Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to Megaquarium. Last episode we made these 3 tanks, we filled these 3 tanks up and we expanded out in this direction. I have since made 2 more tanks here and moved all of this down a little bit. I've also changed the toilets over, so we've got all 6 here instead of having 3 here and 3 over here. There's a couple of reasons why I've done all this. I'm future-proofing over here. Eventually we will get the large pumps, which will fit 4 pumps in one, 4 tanks in one, and then after that at rank 12 we get the mega pumps, which are I can't remember how far they go. I think it's 24 blocks, and they will fit up to 8 tanks on each of the pumps. So we'll be able to eventually get all of these 8 tanks here, all on a single pump over here, and hopefully we'll only be able to, we will only need 4, maybe 5 machines to make all of this stuff run. So that's the foyer area here, and then out here I've just moved these back a little bit just to give us a little bit more space around here and make everything a bit neater. So that is what I've done between the episodes. So I've also finished off all the research. There wasn't that much left, and it was, as you saw, it was going really quickly as well. So yeah, I just finished off all that. So in this tank and this tank, I want to try and fill up a lot of this today, most of it if I can. So the first one I want to do is this one. So if I press pause here, we can try and get these 2 onto a single pump. So we need to move some of this around a bit, and we need to sell all of these, and we need to sell that one as well. And then we can come into here and grab a power pump. This is the ones we've been using most often, and we can put one there, and then we can come over, add a tank to there. And now we've got all of this to fill up. So we can grab 2 heaters. That'll give us enough heat, but it won't give us enough for any real redundance. And so for that I'm going to actually add on another one of these on the end. And that is purely my playstyle. I like to have a fair amount of redundance within the system, like integrated within the system here. So that's how I run it anyway. So we're going to place a power filter there, and then we're going to have 2 of these. Now the optimal way to do this is that you have equal amounts of filtration and protein skimming, and then you get the nitrate reactor, and you have equal parts of that to each of these, and then you have the UV filtration, and you're supposed to have equal parts of that to everything else as well. So it's 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 relationship. We've got a little bit more protein skimming here than we do filtration. We've got 4 compared to 1, 2 and 3. However, this will be fine. We're overcompensating here massively for these 2 tanks as it is. So this will work to feed these 2 tanks, and they will be fine. So now we can press resume because all of this is now working. These fish are all fine. And now we can add some stuff into here. I wanted to put some of these panther groupers in here. Now these are big, these are size 14 each. So I think I would actually be fairly happy having 4 of those in a tank on their own. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and no, I missed one. I pressed right click instead of left. That wasn't good. And you can have feeding. Want 1 more of these. Excellent. Now these need the rocky overhangs. We don't have the pillared columns yet, so we will have to add just 2 of these into there, which will do for that. And they also need to be now unleashed. so that we can get to the feed. And I do like doing it like this with the walls. It doesn't actually cost anything. It costs 5 to put one up, and it costs on it, and you get 5 for taking it away again. So these walls can be used as screens as much as you like around the aquarium. And then for this one, we don't really have much space to be able to put any food. So I'm actually going to put it over here. They've got a walkway through from across here, across there and out. So that's fine. So these need the mussels. And we'll put the mussels... I'm going to move them this way like that. Just so that these are closer to this tank. Okay, and so there is the groupers done. I would like to add in some of this new stuff into here. Just a little bit around. And did we get any new stuff? Yes, we got the nets. I don't think the nets are going to be good in here. I will leave them for somewhere else, maybe a Belfast tank if I do put a Belfast tank in. So in that case I will add just a little bit of kelp around as well, make that a little bit prettier. Okay, so we can do the same on this side. If we press pause again, we can get rid of all of this, sell all of that. I'm aware that I haven't really got much money at the moment, but we should have enough to do this. So we can get the large, the power pump, that can go there. Let's go there. And then add the tank to this one. And then we want kind of similar to we did on the other side. In fact, we want pretty much exactly the same. So we can go for 1 and 2. And then we can get a large filter there. We can get 2 protein skimmers across the back. And we can get a power combi just there. And we can unpause. So now this tank. This tank we can have the lionfish in. So where are they? Go for feeding on you. And fixing on you. You can see I'm already starting to get some of the really high skills. And that's what you need for a really successful aquarium here. So we've got these lionfish and we've got one more in here to be able to get. These cannot be housed with any non-lionfish or scorpionfish. They are size 5 and they need some rocks. So let's first of all just preempt them and let's put some rocks in. And then we can add in the lionfish. Let's go 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just press pause for a minute because these don't have any food at the moment. I don't want this to go too fast. And if we come into here, we have down here a Voltaine's lionfish. It's a deal. Not enough money. Okay, it's not a deal at the moment. So let's open this up to the public. Let's move one of these back over there. I also found, I've seen people's playthroughs where they've been moving these walls. Where say they've had these walls here and they want to move and they want to build a new one around there. They've been moving them individually like this. And it's not needed at all. Because to do this is painstaking. If you wanted to get rid of this wall but close off this tank, where you could just click, 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 build a new wall from there to there, done. You know, it doesn't take much time, it doesn't cost any money. You're on zero sum with the amount it costs to place it down and replace it. So yeah, it's fairly nice and simple. We've already got some mussels here, so they will be absolutely fine now. And I don't really need to double up on these. So that will be it. Apart from now I can get these ones. There's 2 of those. I can stick those 2 in as well. No issues with the filtration, no issues with the temperature on either of them. And I suppose while we're here, we may as well... who are you? Penny. Ooh, hello. Fixing and feeding. So, yeah, we're actually just going to go for feeding on you. It's going to take ages to level you up. You've only got a memory of 1. So, yeah, we may as well get rid of these as well, actually. What are these? Panther grouper has grown. Excellent. Out of interest, what things can these eat now? Fish and crustaceans of size 5 or less. Okay, so anything with size 6 or more we can stick in there with them. It's handy to know. Okay, and so I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete one of these as well. So it's given us 1,494. So we are going to have to be a little bit careful about what we're spending here. But a power pump itself is only 153, so that's nice and simple to put down. Add the tank to it to there. I seem to remember these are fairly cheap as well, so that's good. 2 of those in. Protein skimmer, nice and cheap. Not protein skimmer, sorry, large filter. Large protein skimmer, these are the expensive ones there. And finally, power combi to that, and that is these 2 fully done. Let's just move that over to there, and as you can see, I put a workbench on the ends of each one, so that anybody, if any of these need fixing, and your guy doesn't have the right tools, then you can just come over here, and the tools are right next to the things that are going to need to be fixed. So that's done on that side, and we can do exactly the same on this side. We can delete that one, and we can delete this one, and delete one of these. And again, 1,966. We know we've got enough. We've got 500 more than we did last time. So, power pump, we'll go to that. We'll link in, and we'll link into this one as well. Close everything down. We will grab 2 heaters, one there and one there. A large filter, 2 of these protein skimmers, and combi. And then we'll move that one to there, and we will call that done. Now we have reduced down the amount of equipment that needs fixing, reduced the number of staff that are needed as well, really. And we have got these 2 in. I've hardly put anything in this one though, so I will want to add a couple more things into here. And this is actually where I might add in my nets. So we add in the nets there. That's a bit more prestige for everyone. And these lionfish, I don't know if coral actually works as something outside of their species. I might try that, I'll see. Just before we have a look at this, I want to have a look whether either of these are allergic to light. No, they're not. Good. We can put some coral into there. So we have reached rank 6. Rank 6 is quite an important rank because we unlock some new prestige items. They all come in really handy, and we start getting the gift shop items as well. Now we do have these small chrysal tanks, but they're not actually useful until rank 10, where you get the fried egg jellies. So we're going to completely ignore the chrysal tanks for now, and we're going to add a side room in later on, which has the fried egg jellies in it, or something like that. Maybe in the centre here I'll add one in, but not for a long time because it's a bit of a waste, to be honest. It's a small tank, very, very small tank, maximum of 64 size, and you can't really put much in it, and not really much suits it apart from those jellies. I could put these moon jellies in. We haven't really worked with those before, so I could do two of these, one with moon jellies in and one with the fried egg things in them. But we'll see. We'll see. We do have the double filters now as well, so we may want to swap some stuff out with that. You never know. But yeah, first thing I'm going to get is the bookshelf. And the first fish I want to get, I think we will go for... I'm going to go for a cold water anemone, a soft coral. Oh no, it's just an anemone. So a cold water anemone. We'll go for that. And yes, we'll go for the guidebook shelf there. That's going to be really handy. So here we have daisy star polyps for sale. We have a bullhuss for sale. We don't really have the stuff set up for a shop. Actually, no, we do, because we've got one of these over here. And it's cold water. That actually might be very, very handy. And then we have a mission. Build a tank with 4 unicorn sturgeonfish in it. Okay, let's grab that. Sufficient heating. They won't fit in that one. How big are unicorn sturgeonfish? Have we unlocked them yet? No, we haven't. They are size 8 to 18. They need a tank with 48 or more. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, these are those huge ones, aren't they? I remember these. No, these are going to go in their own tank. And it's going to be one of these big wall tanks over here. It's going to be this one. This one is unicorn sturgeonfish. This one is going to be something else. I'm not too sure what. You are going to learn... What are you going to learn? I think it's going to be cleaning for you. Yeah, so the unicorn sturgeonfish go in here. This tank, let's have a look what we've got. I did want to put this coral beauty into, which tank was it? I think it was this one with the... No, that one's got coral grouper. I just quit out of that, didn't I? Level up star. Fixing. Good. It is in this tank here. Yeah, with the flame angelfish. We can put that coral beauty in. There's the anemone, so we can go for the unicorn sturgeonfish now. Coral beauty, where are you? There you are. And we can put you into there. You'll be fine. Guidebook shelf. Excellent. Now we're going to go for the large chiller, because we're going to need that fairly soon. For now, I think I'm just going to put... Hang on. What's this? Lionfish has grown. That's okay. Where was it? The guidebooks. Guidebook shelf. There, there, there and there. And for now we're just going to put the supplies. We're going to put them inside just here. Also, I want to drop the price down on this. Sorry for anybody that's already bought them. And there we go. We'll start getting happy moodlets from them. I've got to wait for this to be researched before I can do any of the cold water stuff. That's going to be on this side. That's going to be these two. So this is going to be a hot water tank. So we can add in a power pump to go onto these two. And that can go there. Add this tank in. And then I'm going to copy this and see if it works, I think. We'll probably need more of these large heaters, actually. Yeah, how much do we need? There's a unicorn sturgeonfish. We will next get the Arabian butterfly fish, I think. No, the Ballon Wrasse, wasn't it? We wanted the Ballon Wrasse. I remember. So 180 out of 212. Go for your fixing. Yeah, let's add in one more. And then we can do one of them. There's the large chiller. Excellent. We'll go for a double filter next. And we'll see if this works like that. If it doesn't, we'll change these out for these ones once they are done. So in these are hot water ones. Go for your cleaning. And I suppose actually now that we've got that chiller, we should set up this side as well, and we can actually start working on those quests. So let's grab another pump and stick that there. Add the tank. Let's go for the large chiller. Get 3 of them like that. We will get a large protein skimmer like that and that, and then a filter on that side. I'll also want a tool station on there and on there. And that is these 2 tanks now done. So we can actually start adding in some stuff into here. So unicorn sturgeon fish, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. I've done that wrong, haven't I? These. Yes. Whoops. I need this tank and quickly move 1, 2, 3 and 4 and move them into this tank. There we go. And they need some plant life in there. Well, I need something in there at least. Let's go for those nets at the back there. Let's get an ancient gate in there. And then let's get some of this stuff. And there we go. However, I think we can add in some small rocks as well, just around. And maybe a conch shell, just there. Excellent. That looks okay. I might want just a little bit of kelp in there, just to give it a little bit of height on this side, and one there, just to give it a bit of perspective through. So there is that one, fully up and running. At the back here, we can add in, we'll go for that one now, these green dispensers, just there. We will want to get next, I think, the let's have a look. There's the double filter, go for the crystal tank. Oh, what do we need fish wise? I need something cold. So in this tank here, we're going to put 1, 2 and 3. They go up to 14, so that is, what's that? That's 42 out of 100. And then I wanted to put in, what was it? 42 out of 100. Does this bullhorse? No, he eats crustaceans but not starfish. He goes up to 45. So that would be a perfect accompaniment. Oh, there's 2 of them. Gonna have to put those into that one. And I can't really put much else in. I was going to put the anemones in. Do these guys care about light? No, they don't. That's good. So let's grab power light, put that on there. And then we can add in these frilled anemones. 1, 2 and 3. And then just put in a load of, put some sea lettuce around. I want this to be a fairly low perspective, so we'll put some eelgrass around like that, and some small rocks just like that, and that will be okay. At the back here we want Artemia and supplement, so that is in here. There's Artemia, and then supplement there as well. And we will also want some cockles here, so that we've got some all the way at the back where they're actually needed. There we go. And then in this one with the starfish, because the starfish don't feed themselves, I think we will need those ballon wrasse. They will be fine. They are also size 14. What did we say? 42 out of 100, so we can put... Oh, we only put 2 in. I think that'll be okay. I thought I had... Oh, there's 3 in. So that is 14, 28... yeah, 42... 46, 56... 70... Yeah, that's 98. Exact. 98. Well, pretty much exact anyway for 100. But yeah, we can't add anything in, anything else in there. So these guys will need, yes, we can use these pitted columns now. And then I'm actually going to add in some driftwood as well, just for a bit of a change. Not enough money. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we run out of money, but everything in here is okay. Doesn't need anything. So that's good. And now we have negative money. We're back in the black. 95. How much are these things? I seem to remember they're actually ridiculously expensive, those. Let's have a look. Oh no, we're only 50. That's fine. Put one now. And just put a little bit of kelp in as well. That'll do. And then this final one here, let's do this quickly. We will gather some the schooling bannerfish, I think. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Hobbies, cold water, loneliness. Ah, right, that's okay. Schooling bannerfish and 6. Wonderful. So these will need some of this. Again, not enough money. Let's just get this where we can. Excellent. So that is that tank actually done now as well. There's the Arabian butterfly fish. We'll go for French angelfish next. And now we're actually ready to open this place up to the public. We'll get back a little bit of money here as well from getting all of these walls back. There's a small crystal tank. All the science research is done for this level. And yeah, I'm sorry for going a little bit over time today compared to what I've been trying to do for the last few episodes. I've actually started putting a timer next to my desk now, so I know exactly how long I've been going for. So yeah, we've been going for about 28 minutes now, and yeah, I think that is everything I want to do today. That may push us up to rank 7, I don't know, we will see. But yeah, I'm going to pause it here so that we don't actually go too far. There's a common starfish growing. We've got a lot of stuff that's going to grow here, so it's going to give us more and more and more over time. So I'm hoping by next episode we will be at rank 7. We can start putting the podiums in and start getting talks on all of these different tanks, and that is going to make our prestige skyrocket. If we do get rank 7, I'm hoping we'll get rank 8 as well next week. Well, next episode, so we will see. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will. See you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.